What happened?
The fucking Duttons happened.
Jacob Dutton and others arrive back at the Dutton ranch after feeding the cattle in the opening scene of The War Has Come Home. He informs Kara that he must travel to the city to see the sheriff. Jacob suggests that everyone go with him when Kara says how much she misses him. Jacob is informed by Sheriff McDowell that he is not permitted to hang people like he formerly did. Banner Creighton barely makes it home after narrowly avoiding death. When Jack brings Elizabeth and his pals to a secret club, he is shocked to discover a sizable number of outsiders there. Elizabeth and Jack make love after leaving the club. In order to go on a hyena hunt with Alexandra, Spencer travels to a new camp. He departs with Alexandra to see the footprint of an ancient kid after receiving instructions regarding his task. Spencer proposes to Alexandra after she inquires about his feelings for her. Yes, Alexandra responds, and they elope amid the untamed African bush. An elephant assaults them as they return to the tent. Spencer successfully dispatches the elephant, but because their car won't start, they are forced to take cover in a tree. The dead elephant is brought to the area by many lions, who then attempt to scale the tree. They sent members of their camp to the area to rescue the couple. After the potentially fatal occurrence, Alexandra thinks twice about living with Spencer. She wants Spencer to change jobs because she feels that staying with him will put her life in danger. Spencer is able to end their argument by admitting that he wants to alter his way of life, and by reassuring Alexandria of his love for her. The Dutton family sets out to return to the Dutton ranch. Along with John Dutton Sr., Jacob begs Zane to lead the way as they follow the wagon being led by Jack. A bunch of guys ambush them by shooting firearms at Elizabeth and Jack as they return to the Yellowstone ranch with Jacob and the other Dutton family members. To defend their family, Jacob and John Sr. hide behind a large fallen tree and begin to engage the armed men in combat. Banner Creighton, who has a gun, then makes an appearance and shoots many times at Jacob Dutton. Banner fires at Jacob in retaliation for the latter's attempt to hang himself. Banner believes that Jacob humiliated him by hanging him with his friends. In retaliation for the humiliation he experienced, the sheepherder attempts to murder the patriarch of the Dutton family. While Jacob fights for his life beneath the tree, Kara holds Jacob in her lap and waits for Jack to save them. The 3 confirmed gunshot wounds in Jacob's body suggest that the prospects of Jacob recovering from the same are exceedingly slim, even when a doctor arrives at the Dutton ranch to try to rescue him. Jacob is also no longer as young as he once was to risk his life to defend it. Kara was correct in believing that her husband would die soon as a result of the 3 bullets that could have seriously injured his internal organ. Even if the doctor succeeds in removing the bullets, he may not necessarily be able to deal with the possible damage to Jacob's internal organs, which may result in his death. John Dutton Sr. Is he deceased? True, John Dutton Sr. has passed away. Jacob is escorted by his nephew John Dutton Sr. as he hides behind a downed tree and approaches Banner. John passes away instantaneously in the area where the shootout takes place, while Jacob survives despite taking many shots. John gets shot, and one of the bullets damages one of his eyes, changing the shape of his face. Kara tries to dissuade Emma from going to view her husband's body since she doesn't want the latter to see his disfigured face. Given that John's son Jack is still alive, his passing might have far-reaching effects. One of the first Duttons to be killed by Banner's soldiers is Jack. Even if he and his fiancée Elizabeth are both shot, it may be Jack's father John's passing that makes him want to get revenge. Jack may attempt to exact revenge on Banner and his soldiers for killing his father and nearly killing himself and the rest of his family because he just has a shoulder injury to worry about. If Jacob also passes away, Jack may take over as head of the Dutton family and do his best to uphold his father's memory until a more senior figure steps forward. Will Spencer visit Yellowstone once more? Kara understands that she needs a suitable man to lead the Dutton family in the battle against Banner and his troops after witnessing the death of John Sr. and facing the risk that her husband Jacob would also die. Despite Jack's strength and fortitude, Spencer is a more skilled fighter and can unflinchingly chase down Maynarders. Spencer receives a letter from Kara informing him of the situation and requesting that he come back home. Spencer may understand that it is time for him to return to Yellowstone since his family members and the ranch are in danger. Spencer may have left his family solely to deal with the horrors of his experience as a World War I soldier. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like.